Hello everybody, this is me, the Irish Nerd 2000, and sorry if you can't hear me. Great way to start the episode. Sorry if you couldn't hear me, I dropped my microphone down the back of the monitor. So this is me with episode 2 of Kerbal Space Program. It's a miracle I've kept the series going. So we'll continue on the world we were on before. Sorry about the abrupt end of last episode, it crashed. I don't know how much of the audio kept on going, but is that reflecting? Oh no, it's just the top of the screen. So I don't know how much kept going, so I just stopped the recording. Where's it gone? 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 Has it not saved it? Is it not? Has it? Load. It hasn't. What's this? Well, the idea was to be going to the moon, but apparently it hasn't saved it, so we'll just use this stock thing. Should be able to get to the ground. Yeah. No, that won't. I'm just messing around. Actually, what's this? I checked, we didn't actually get the satellite up, so I suppose we'll do that. Satellite V1, that's it. Yeah, this didn't actually get into orbit because the game crashed. You don't actually need that much, I don't think, but oh well. This is just so it doesn't flatten the stuff at the Space Centre. So we'll launch a couple of these in the episode. We might just record one, launch a couple. And then we'll make a static thing for reading the satellite. I suppose that won't be a bad idea. So we got to it being in the air, then I tried to change volume and it crashed. Because apparently I changed the frame size or something and it apparently didn't like that. But, oh well. So, I only changed the volume. I don't know why it would change frame size. But no matter. If it doesn't have enough fuel, I can show you a cheaty little way of making it. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Shit. Come on. I want to see what I'm doing. Kerbal Space Program. Uh-oh. Come on. God damn it. I want to know what I'm doing. I can't see it. It's just the desktop. Help. Help, 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 help. Help, 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 help. Screw. Right, so back from the verge of crashing. Well, it wasn't the verge of crashing because it did crash. But, don't know whether it saved any of that. Guess it didn't. Sending by launch, we'll just launch that then. But it didn't crash, it just didn't record me as... Well, basically, I don't know how much you'll have saw, but what happened to me was it just went to the desktop, I clicked back on it because I accidentally clicked the Windows button to go on the start or whatever, and it didn't let me back onto the game. I could hear it playing in the background, I just couldn't click back on it. So I had to shut it down. And you might have heard me stumbling around like a retard, but oh well. So what I'm doing now is, when it gets to 100 meters per second vertical, that's when I like to start throttling down. Because once it gets to that sort of speeds, it's not efficient to go any faster. Because, let's see how fast I can get this to go like that. It's not as efficient to go faster because, you know, the drag gets bigger and bigger. And stuff like that. So what you want to do is, you want to get to 10,000 meters, which is coming up, and you turn over about 45 degrees I think it is, something like that. We'll get rid of time warp and we'll slow down a bit. Still got quite a lot of fuel. We don't really need this much, but oh well. About there, and you throttle up again, because now you're out of the thicker part of the atmosphere. Or you should be. No. There. And then you can throttle up a bit until you get to about 15 is what I normally go to, and then you tip over a bit more, and you slowly get more. And then at about 80,000 you want to start going and circularise your orbit, because for a satellite you don't really need to be that high. It can go around pretty fast. What they do in reality is they just put it in geostationary orbit, which basically means stays still relative to Earth. But I don't know, how high above Kerbin that is, so it's not something I need to worry about, I suppose. We can wait for the stage to run out. There we go. It's got no SAS on this stage, which was probably a bit of an oversight in my opinion. Start tipping over now into a more tip over sort of stage, I suppose. I should have enough fuel to circularise and everything this orbit, so if we go to around 80, that should do, I suppose. That's what I do. It's not, the satellites don't serve anything, I just make it realistic, as you can tell in the title. Right. Oh shit. 212 is alright, I suppose. Get that up. So when we get to the apoapsis, that's where the prograde, which is that one, will be. Because that's, if you want to make your orbit bigger, you want to go straight out to get more speed, so you'll keep going around. Basic orbital mechanics, I suppose. I knew that. I'm probably not the sort of person to do tutorials on it, because I do cock up a lot of shit. I mean, I don't really do anything other than launching satellites and making pretty things, so I think the thing that does the most is probably the launch tower, and that's just as a beacon to get home. That's basically what most of my stuff consists of. So now we throttle up to get the periaps up. We want the periaps to be about the same as that. Doesn't have to be exact, but obviously because I'm not at the apoaps, then it'll get bigger because I'm burning prograde. Like I say, basic science. Throttle up a bit more. As long as we get an orbit, it's not particularly bothered. It's got to be stable, so it's got to be above, like the periaps is got to be above the 70 at least, so I put it just above 80, just, safety reasons. Because you don't want it to slam into the atmosphere and it'll just eventually slow down and then it'll burn through. There is a bit of fuel on the actual satellite, so, this isn't all of the fuel. Because if it was, we'd be a bit buggered, wouldn't we? Because the satellite's only small, it doesn't need a lot of fuel to go places. And the engine's only small as well that I put on it, so I mean, putting the mainsail engine on a Diddy thing wouldn't be very efficient, would it? Right, so we need it. There we go, so that's the minimal. There we go. That shall do. Still got plenty of fuel left. Right, well, we can decouple. should have put a probe body on this so I could deorbit it, but oh well. We open that up. Do I have power gen on this? No, but I do actually. Duh. Huh. There we go. And then we just point this down. Down's generally the way I point it, just because down's at the ground. Right, so a quick trick for getting rid of any movement on the nav ball is doing that. And hopefully you don't get hit by any stray objects. Decent enough. Obviously we'd launch more, but I really can't be asked. So we do that. Go not on that one, because that'll get rid of it. Go on that one. Then we do... What do we want to do now? Well, what would we do in reality? Well, we need something to get the stuff. Actually, no, that's what that's doing, isn't it? That's the one that's already there. So, I suppose we could go to the moon, like I was planning on doing. Unless we want to get a man out in the... We'll just get a man out into space. We'll basically do it like the real people did. We'll be boring. Obviously we want him alive. And to be the first Kerbin to get into a cockpit in this whole space series. Wow. Gimbaling. Thrust vectoring. Take it the other one doesn't have one. No. I'm just reading. Yep, that'll do. Obviously this isn't going to get us into space, and then we can just... That's just like for orbital stuff. Get a Diddy, that one. And I can try doing docking as well, and do that on camera as well. Ooh. Just for everyone who doesn't know, I haven't docked yet. It's not something I do, mainly because I can't. I tried it once and I failed absolutely dismally. So we don't need that much fuel because it's only a small payload, isn't it? So not that section. This one. This one. Might as well have too much fuel and not enough, eh? There we go. There we go. Put another one on top. Put the rockets on. We do these ones for those, and this one for that. Put the SAS on there. We'll do them there. We don't put it on top of the decoupler because they can sometimes be explosive. We put struts on, stop them from wobbling about. We don't have thrust vectoring, so that's alright. Put fins on, because why not? Fins. Fins galore. We don't need it on this stage, because this is the stage I'll be up in orbit. Just put Kerbal orbit test. Save and launch. Excuse me. Whoa, there we go. Jebediah. This is the good one. 3, 2, 1, launch! Bit of a delay. All well so far. Bit too many engines, I think. I don't think I needed that many. I really don't think I needed that many. I'll show you a quick way to get, excuse me, really fast. So I'll show you what the mock effects are and the burn effects are, because I haven't encountered them yet. Well, obviously, well, we might encounter the re-entry effects when we're re-entering from this orbital test with the first Kerbin to go out of space, and the first Kerbin, ironically, to sit in a rocket. Or at least on my save, anyway. We might actually just be able to do it with these rockets, because the middle one hasn't even set off yet, has it? Oh yeah, it has. Oh yeah, because there's 5, genius. Just to let you know, I can't count. Speed up a bit. I have to really think about things to talk about, don't I, in these episodes, right? So we can start turning over now. These rockets get a lot more wobbly when they're bigger. I can tell you that much. Tip over a bit more, about 45, I think that is. Yeah, I think that's 45, that's good enough. That will do. Pull over a bit more. It's not going to be perfectly equatorial. Well, why should it be? There we go. We don't want too high. Anti-equatorial. Right, so we want 80 because that's a good number to go for. Right, so we just want to keep the thrust ridiculously low now, so we don't just like slow down from atmospheric drag. So when we're out of the atmosphere, wait until our apoapsis. We do like really high apoapsis now, don't we? Then we tip over. We still got a bit of fuel in, which was remarkable in my belief, because I really didn't expect to have that much fuel left. We probably could have done this a lot more efficiently, but didn't. It's not really going to do much because I don't have any gimbaling or anything. These don't do anything because I'm not in the atmosphere, genius. Normally we'd want to be flattening out now, but the idea is just to get into an orbit. We don't really care what altitude. That's for more stuff like docking that we have to care about altitudes and longitudes and that sort of stuff. If we get over there, we can do a little trick, which we basically time warp, because that somehow gets rid of all effects like that. What's our apoapsis like? Yeah, it's alright. Hurry up, 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 hurry up. There we go. So we're throttling up. Neat stage. Wait a bit. Stage again. Obviously this is a lot lighter so we can go a bit faster. We obviously need some fuel in it to sort of... Well, if it gets stuck in atmosphere, then... or out in space, we can just send another crew over to get it. But it does look like I'm gonna get him to live through this. Yep. So we can stop that. Decent. You can take your photos now. F2, F3. Oh, no, close. F2, F1. There we go. So yeah. Congratulations. You're the first man in space. Dun 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 dun. Should we get him out on EV? Yeah, you can be the proper first man in space. Put your lights on. There you go. You are now in space. In fact, should we get him... There you go. You are now off. Totally off the thing. We can bring you away. Oh my god, you're stuck in space. Well, no, we're not. Just let him grab on. You have to remember this is the first time I've ever done this, so F. We'll not do anything too crazy. Right, now what we do to get back into orbit, or out of orbit and back onto Kerbin, is we go to our what is it? I was going to say anti-grade there. Retrograde, that's it. Prograde meaning up. Retrograde meaning down. Aim for that. Aim for that. And then we just burn. Burn, baby, burn. Copyright infringement. I would have wanted to land back where we normally would have, but where we came from, but for the moment we don't have any enemies, so we'll just keep burning, 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 burning. Yeah. We can go ridiculously slow now. Surface. Right, so with surface speed we want to get down to roughly 0. Because of why not? There we go. Surface speed's obviously increasing. Orbital speed is relatively slow actually. What is that? Yeah, right. So that'll do. We can... suppose what we can do is we can just... no. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the sass. Throttle up. Disconnect. Get off, get off, get off, get off. There we go. Be free. We can see all of our crap getting thrown away. Right, so we put sass on so we don't spin around like a crazy motherfucker. And then we can just, well, we've already got the parachute deploying, so we just do what we want. The ship isn't throttled up because we don't have anything to throttle up with. There we go. We're now in atmosphere. This should deploy around now. It should actually, I think. No, it deploys there. Yeah, it's like the drogue chute effect. Maybe there. Maybe there. It's there. There we go. So this is the re-entry effect. This is basically the air getting so hot it's like burning. But that didn't last for long. We'll get the re-entry effect while we're exiting in a minute. The next bit's not going to be legit, but it's not going to do anything for me. It's just showing you basically what can or will happen if you do it the way I do. But that's obviously... we'll do that now. We'll dock next episode. And there we go. You're the first man to ever be in space. Congratulations. We'll just see him down to the ground because we don't want him dying. Because that would be bad. Very bad. The first man ever in space dies. This is the IVA view. This is basically the in-cockpit view. You can fly it from in here if you really wanted, but I don't know how, to be perfectly honest. I don't know if any of these... oh, well that does that. I don't know if any of these things do anything. I know that does that, but that's obviously throttle. That's obviously different speeds. Well done, you've survived. So you get out of that. We'll send someone to get you later. Have fun. I will send someone to get me later. Right, let's go and cheat to go and get something fun. You know, last time did I show you? I don't know. We won't send a curve. We'll just do that. We'll do that. That's the thinnest large thing. We'll do that. Like that. We want infinite fuel. There we go. Launch. And what this will do is, this is really fun. That's just made it so there's no fuel. Basically doesn't lose fuel. And because the rocket generates electricity, so there you go, that's Mach effects. That's basically the white glow you could probably be seeing, not from the engine but the actual around it. That's because I'm going ridiculously fast. So that's mock effect. Yeah. And now we'll start going into re-entry effects while we're exiting the atmosphere. That's what it can look like. You can go ridiculously fast with this. It's really fun. Basically, you can exit the sun like this because it's cheating. Because cheating's what I do best. But because I'm not a cheat, I'm just going to slam this into the ground. Preferably not on the Kerbal Space Center that I've just built, but a bit further away. Maybe in the ocean. Nah. Come on, I want to go down. I want to go down. I want to go down. There we go. Nope. That way. There we go. And then we just let that go wherever he wants to go. It'll run out of power before it realises it's dead. So yeah, I think that's all we've got time for. I'll check, but that might just be all we've got time for. I'll check. Yep, so that's all I've got time for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. This is me, the Ep2 2000, finishing. Kind of caught that up. See you later. Bye.